Hello everyone. Now in this video I will be continuing the problems related to the compound interest. In my previous video I have done 4 questions. Now let's continue it. The question number 5. Now question number 5 says a businessman borrowed a sum of money at the rate of 5% simple interest for 2 years and immediately he lent it in compound interest compounded annually at the same rate for the same duration of time. In this transaction, he gained Rs 50 rupees. Find the sum he borrowed. Now, what is the question? In the question, it said like that: one of the person he borrowed the money from one of the person in simple interest, and the same money he lent to other. Yeah, he invests to other at the same time and same rate. And from here he made the profit of Rs 50 rupees. He made the profit of Rs 50 rupees, and you are supposed to find the principal. And we know the compound interest is always greater than the simple interest. Simple interest for the same time and same rate. So obviously this person made profit because he lent in simple interest and he invested in compound interest. Okay, I hope you understand the question. So now let's do the solution here. Let the sum be P. Yeah, he borrowed P. For simple interest, there are two cases: simple interest and compound interest. For simple interest, principal, let principal equals to P, and time is given 2 years. Yeah, time is given. Here is time is given 2 years, and rate is 5% per annum. So from here, let's find simple interest. Simple interest equals to PTR by 100. Okay, so P is P, T is 2, and R is 5 divided by 100. So 5 2s are 10, 10 divided by 100 is 0.1 P. Okay, now next principal is P because the same amount he invested to other. So principal is P, and time is also same and rate is also same. So he invested in compound interest. So from there the compound interest is P1 plus R by 100 power T minus 1. So P is P and 1 plus R means 5 divided by 100 whole power T means 2 minus 1. So if you calculate this in your calculator, you can get 0.1025 P. Okay, now let's see the questions what it says. It said he gained 50 rupees. He gained 50 rupees means he invested in compound interest. He borrowed in simple interest. That means compound interest is 50 rupees more than simple interest because he got 50 rupees more. So it simply means, the language simple means is what? Compound interest should be 50 rupees more than simple interest. Or you can say the difference between the compound interest and simple interest is 50. Okay, so now simple here is, now this 50 rupees is the profit. So profit, you can direct the profit equals to 50 rupees. So profit here it means what? Compound interest minus simple interest. Compound interest is greater, simple interest is smaller. So you can write compound interest minus simple interest equals to 50. Okay, so compound interest here is 0.1025p minus simple interest is 0.1p. This equals to 50. So when you subtract this, you will get 0.0025p. This equals to 50. So P value is 50 divided by this one. Finally, you get rupees 20,000. So hence he borrowed Rs 20,000. Okay. Now let me do question number 6. Now 6 number is the simple interest of a certain sum of money in 2 years is rupees 90 less than compound interest. If the rate of interest is 15% per annum, then find the sum. This is like question number 5 and 6 is similar. Just the language is different. Now here let the principal be P. Okay, now it says the very important part here is the simple interest. The simple interest is rupees 90 less than. This is 90 rupees less than compound interest. Now see. This is, now simple interest is Rs 90 less than compound interest. That means, you know, now like this is like there is one is 50, let's say there is 70. Okay, now there is two number, one is 50 and another is 70. Now here what can you say? This 50 rupees is 20 less than 70. You can say what? this 50 is 20 less than 70. If you suppose this is A, this is B, then what can you say in language form? A is 20 less than B. Yeah, A is 20 less than B, and simply you can write A equals to, like here is what? 50 means what? 70 minus 20. Now see, 50 means what? 70 minus 20. 50 is 20 less than 70. So A is 20 less means minus 20 less than B. So you can write A is 20 rupees less than B. Okay. Similarly here, simple interest is 90 less than compound interest, means simple interest equals to compound interest minus 90. Okay. Now let's calculate simple interest, compound interest separately and putting the values here. Simple interest, first principal is P, time is 2 years, and rate of interest is 15%. Okay, from here you find simple interest. So simple interest is P TR by 100. So P into T2 into 15 by 100. So 15 into 2 is 30. 30 divided by 100 is 0.3P. And similarly, compound interest, the principal is P, time is 2 years, and rate is 15%. So from here, compound interest equals to P 1 plus R by 100 power T minus 1. So simple, you put the value 1 plus R means 15 by 100 power 2 minus 1, and when you calculate it comes 0.3225P. Okay, so now here from equation 1 you substitute the value of simple interest is 0.3P, compound interest is 0.322P minus 90. Now from here this 90 it comes here, yeah, and this 0.3 goes to right hand side because this value is greater than, now 0.3225 is greater than 0.3, so these values will go to the right hand side and 90 comes in the left hand side, so it is 90 equals to this value minus 0.3p. So when you subtract this value you will get 0.0225p. Now finally calculate the value of p. P equals to this 90 whole divided by this value, and it gives you 4,000 rupees. So hence the required principal is 4,000 rupees. Now let's do question number 7. Now the question is, if the amount of a sum of money becomes, now say amount of a sum of money becomes Rs 12,100 rupees at the end of 2 years. Now see, this is amount at 2 years and Rs 13,310 at the end of 3 years. Okay, at the end of 3 years at the rate of interest, that means same rate of interest compounded yearly. Find the rate of compound interest and sum. That means you have to find rate R and sum means principal. So let's suppose let the principal be P and rate be interest be R. Now see, look at here. Here what is given? There are two cases. Because two cases means what? In 2 years the amount is 12,100 rupees. And in 3 years the amount is 13,310 rupees. There are two conditions, two amounts and two times are given. So we find it separately here first. Now see here first case and second case. So for the first case time is 2 years. Now see time is 2 years and the compound amount is 12,100 rupees for the first case. And let's find the compound amount. Compound amount formula is P 1 plus R by 100 power T. So compound amount is 12,100 rupees equals to P 1 plus R by 100 whole power 2. Time is 2 years. So let it be equation 1. And we are supposed to find rate and principal. Okay. And similarly in second case what happened? The time is given 3 years, and for this 3 years the corresponding this is amount is what? 13,310 rupees. So let's find the same formula here and let's put the value. Compound amount is 13,310 rupees equals to P 1 plus R by 100 whole power 3. Let it be equation 3. And this for 3 years it is greater and for 2 years smaller. So let's divide this bigger number by the smaller number. Okay. So we write here dividing 2 by 1. Okay, dividing 2 by means what? Left hand side divided by left hand side and right hand side divided by right hand side. Okay, so this left hand side this is 13,310 divided by this is 12,100 equals to, this is P1 plus R by 100 power 3, P1 plus R by 100 power 3 divided by P1 plus R by 100 power 2. Okay, so here P and P is cancelled. So this is cube and this is square. This can be cancelled. Like if there is a cube by a square, how do you cancel? This is square and cube can be cancelled. So what left here? Only a left. So why? This is cancelled, and if you divide this value by this one, you will get 1.1. You use the calculator. Okay, and equals to here what left? This value. All cancel. 1 plus R by 100 left. As here A is left. No, this equals to what? This is A is left. So this value left over here. So from here, let's calculate the value of R. So you take LCM here, take LCM, or you can take this one over here for subtraction, no problem. Or you take LCM. So 1.1 is as it is here equals to, you take LCM 100 plus R by 100. So you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 1.1 into 100 is 110 rupees. So equals to 100 plus R. Okay, therefore R, this goes 110 minus 100 is R equals to 10% per annum. Don't miss to write this unit here, per annum. Okay. Now let's substitute the value of R in either of the equation. Okay, I'm putting in equation 1. So putting the value of R in 1. What would you get? Now this is 12,100 rupees equals to P is, you have to calculate, and 1 plus R means 10 divided by 100 whole power 2. So if you calculate this 1 plus 100 by 10 by 100 whole power 2, it gives you 1.21. And from here P equals to 12,100 by 1.21. Finally you will get the value of P equals to 10,000 rupees. Okay, by this way, hence the required sum is R as 10,000 and rate of interest is 10% per annum. Thank you for watching the video. Now our next lectures will be continue the same problems. Yeah, the remaining problems we'll do in the next lecture.